Do you know the origin of the word mentor? The mentor is actually a person in the Greek mythology who was used to support a king, and he got support from Athena, the goddess of wisdom. I'm Murli, and in the next few minutes I'll explain to you what is mentoring, coaching, teaching, and why we need it today in the rapidly changing Indian economy. I am a small town man, Jamshedpur, Jharkhand, in those days actually Bimaru place. But I had the best of education. My schooling was top class. I got into IIT, blue chip. I even went to IIM, blue chip. The best of profs, the best of labs, the best of workshops, the best of case studies. But in my journey of life, I realized there's something missing. That gap where I felt I needed a bit of push. Something beyond teaching. Somebody who's a guide. Then I realized that was mentoring. A mentor is a farmer who waters the plant. In an organization, a mentor is not the CEO. He is not the managing director. The organization, like the plant, will grow based on the seed of the CEO. But the mentor is the one, like a gardener, like a farmer, will keep on watering the plant. The plant can become a tree. It can have fruits. The fruits will be sold in the market. Somebody else will enjoy the fruits. The CEO can get better salaries. The mentor will not be a part of that. The role of the mentor is to make sure that the seed becomes a plant. The organization grows. The plant gives fruits. The organization makes profits, gives dividends, and is shared. Why is this important today? It is important today because India is going through a basic change as a part of the global environment. And I'm not just referring to COVID. The changes may be because of environment, green, wellness, BS4, BS6. The change is also legal, PL1, safety norms. The change is also technology, artificial intelligence, digital, IoT, blockchain. All this has led to a changing consumer, particularly in a younger India. And to meet all these changes, a successful company today will not be a successful company tomorrow. And this is particularly true for the smaller businesses. A smaller business can be a proprietary run company. It can very easily be a startup. It can also be a division between a larger organization, which needs to change with times. And this change can be very painful, because if you don't change, you'll be perishing. In fact, today this change is like running on a treadmill. You have to run to be in the same place. But if you run well, you become fitter. And this change is painful, to use an analogy, like the cocoon of a butterfly. The caterpillar has to come out of the cocoon. And then when it comes out, it's a butterfly. The change from a caterpillar in today's changing environment to a butterfly is molded by the farmer gardener mentor. I learned this not in India, when I had a stint in Germany, where I realized that they clearly differentiated teaching, mentoring, coaching. In teaching, it's inputs, highly structured. I know, you don't, you learn from me. And it has its advantages. That's why we have so many teaching schools. Coaching is completely from within. I ask questions. I may or may not have domain knowledge, but I change the person from within. And in between is mentoring. I don't teach. The gardener does not teach a seed how to grow. The mentor will ask questions. He'll provide, like the gardener, the manure, give you hints, give some knowledge about domain. But in the process, you grow. And why did I refer to Germany? Because when I stood there in front of so many Germans, all of whom are highly successful global businessmen, corporates, I realized that many of our IIT, IIM students could have well been standing there. But they didn't, because they didn't have a mentor to help them go there. That was the difference. What can be done in mentoring now, which is different from what it was done earlier? Analyze the business. Business is 3 numbers: top line, bottom line, ROI. But what is that element of business which needs to be just pushed? We're looking at the past experiences, not past just data, and looking into the future. And thereby the CEO and his team will work to make sure the business grows. Who to mentor? I have a conviction on this. In small businesses, it has to be the CEO or the promoter or the head. He can mentor people down the line, but it's basically the head, the CEO, the MD, whatever title you give. He needs that mentoring. He needs that different perspective, just that small edge, those hints of knowledge, which will help him take the entire business direction to a different level. And that's what this game is all about. Taking the business to a different level in changing times. Remember, just like products have the life cycle, businesses too have the life cycle. The one who manages change better is the one who is continuously a winner. And that's what the businesses must aim for. And why is mentoring so important to me? It's something personal which I would like to share. Mentoring to me is giving back to society what the society has given me. High quality education, IIT, IIM, CEO of organizations, president of companies, board members. Now it's my turn to give back to society. Not just by money, but by changing the direction of businesses, by being a mentor. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.